As we enter the season of Advent, I want to share with you some reflections about this time of year and its meaning for us. Christmas decorations have been up and on sale since Halloween this year. Postings on social media have been especially mindful of that, perhaps even a bit critical, as people observe that Advent seems to get lost among the shopping and busyness of Christmas preparations. You know, it is true that Advent is not a popular topic in popular culture. It is true that if one were to stand on the sidewalk and interview people about Advent and what it means, the inquiry may be met with some questioning stares. Advent is an odd word, an old Latin word meaning arrival or coming, and people don't exactly go around speaking Latin in daily life. As Episcopalians, as a church that enjoys the changes of worship practices and seasons and colors, we are more than a bit proud that we know strange words. We may tell ourselves that our liturgical practices hold us in a place apart from regular people in a busy world. Yet Scripture tells us something different. Scripture tells us that we are not to be apart, but to be among. In the Gospel of Luke, as families and neighbors make extensive plans to return to their family homes in order to meet the demands of the Roman census, Mary, the God-bearer, is among them. She and Joseph walk with the people who are moving all about the geographical area between Nazareth and Bethlehem and to other parts beyond that. In utter humility, pregnant Mary physically and spiritually proclaims Advent, the coming of Christ, as she moves among God's people. This humble proclamation is for all time and place. And during Advent, we focus our attention on something that is an everyday truth. God is coming into the world in every moment. In fact, as Henri Nouwen said, life is Advent. Life is recognizing the coming of the Lord. Advent is a reminder of what life is about for Christians everywhere, that God has already come to be among us. God continues to come into our lives, and God will come into the world again and again. Advent is a time when we highlight our deepest yearning to experience God being birthed into the world, God who loves, who brings peace, who leads to great joy. This is the God who is among us and whom we bear with humility in the worries and tasks of the world. God who was, God who is to become. O come, Emmanuel.